And welcome back to Houston Life. St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, and today we're celebrating early by mixing up some boozy Irish coffee.
Uh-oh, we've got a hot and cold version. Here to show us how it's done, Hal Brock, Teeling Whiskey's brand ambassador. Sláinte is what we say.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
You got to make it a little sloppy.
Sláinte.
Yeah.
Like you've had too many of these.
Absolutely.
Yes. The more we have, the sloppier it gets. Okay, so let's talk about an Irish coffee, because I don't think I had had one until I went to Dublin. A lot of people will go out and order an espresso martini.
Yeah.
So it's similar, but also totally different, right?
So espresso martinis are always going to be shaken generally with vodka, but you can make them with Irish whiskey as well. But an Irish coffee, you just build it in the glass. So you get that integration with the sugar.
Okay.
So today we got 2 Irish coffees that we're going to make. Really easy. We're going to start with our Irish coffee. So Derek, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Okay.
We already measured these out for you. This is the iced version.
The iced version.
So we got 2 ounces of cold brewed coffee.
Okay.
So we're going to put that right in there.
Oh, wow, that is very
full.
And you pre-mixed because you didn't trust my measuring skills, is that right?
You know, it's good to be efficient. So now we got 2 ounces of Teeling small batch.
Okay.
So this is a rum cask finish Irish whiskey coming out of Dublin.
Okay.
Nice little rich tones to play with that coffee.
It does smell
And then
very,
we have
very
half
nice.
ounce of Demerara syrup.
And Demerara syrup, can you explain to us what this is?
So Demerara is a sugar that traditionally comes out of Guyana, but you can play with turbinado syrup, even a brown sugar syrup totally works, kind of for whatever your preference is.
Do you make it at home or do you buy it
I make it at home. I just go 1 part, 1 cup, 1 cup.
It's the same as if you would make like a simple syrup. Same
Exactly.
idea.
Just a different sugar.
Just different sugar.
So we're going to go ahead and pop the top on there.
Okay.
You got to slam it, shake it. You got to shake it good. Give it a good 15, 20 shakes. Just to make sure you're getting that aeration.
Okay.
It's definitely getting cold. You will see a little condensation on the outside of the tin. And we'll go ahead and stop that.
Okay.
And pop it open.
How do I pop it open?
This is a tricky one.
Okay. I got it.
All-Star.
Yeah.
And then just strain that over the ice there.
Okay. Something tells me this is going to look very beautiful and frothy. You have filled this glass all the way to the top with ice.
I have.
Does it matter how much you use? Or is that
I always
personal
put
preference?
plenty of ice in there just to make sure that the drink stays cold. We live in Texas, so it's always nice to have that little bit of chill in your cocktails.
Okay, good point.
And then we have some whipped cream that I have shaken up in there.
So you just took heavy cream and put it into a shaker?
I sure did. You can put it in a mason jar if you want. Whatever's nice and easy for you.
Oh
and then if you want to just grab a little nutmeg and dash that on top.
Are you
This
kidding
way
me
you get the nose going.
I can smell it.
I have never had fresh nutmeg like this.
Well, you're about to, and it smells so good.
Wow, look how beautiful that is. And I swear this beautiful, heavy whipping cream on top is the perfect way to top it. Brandon, why don't you do the honors?
You know I love like a cold coffee.
I don't drink anymore. I don't drink any less either.
No, the cream is a nice touch because you get that texture, and then underneath it you get that nice creaminess. You get some of those kind of rum raisin notes from the whiskey itself. This is actually a coffee that we've partnered with nationally from Variety out of New York. Nice and light-bodied so that you can really feel that whiskey up front.
Yeah, we know Variety Coffee. And can you remind us how to do this cream? You literally just put heavy whipping cream.
You don't have to put like one of those little like mixer things in it?
No, that'll actually do it too quick. With an Irish coffee, you don't want it to be a cloud. You want it to be a little kind of silky.
Yum.
And so just shaking it enough that it doesn't feel like a liquid anymore.
My goodness. Okay, so now we have something hot on the menu.
So now we got a hot Irish coffee. It happens to be below 60 degrees today, I think it was, which is cold for Houston.
It is freezing outside.
So we're going to make our hot Irish coffee. So we have 1.5 ounces of Teeling small batch that we're going to put in there. A little less because we do have a smaller glass.
Okay.
And then 1/2 ounce of the Demerara syrup.
Okay.
That easy. And we are just going to bring that over here and pump a little coffee into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just right above the line?
Just do it so it's right above the logo. Leave yourself a little space for the
brewed
cream.
coffee, so no fancy espresso, nothing.
No fancy. You can make it stronger if you want. All that is kind of up to you. And we're going to stir that just enough to make sure all that sugar is integrated. And then hit that with some of that whipped cream. And if you want to go ahead and grab that nutmeg.
Oh, yeah.
The fresh nutmeg.
You can finish it off.
Nice
That's what makes it, huh?
Yeah. I mean, with every kind of taste that you're getting, 60 to 70% of that is going to be on the nose, and so you got to light that up. And so a good garnish, whether it's a lemon peel or a little dusting of fresh grated nutmeg.
Beautiful.
You have the best job ever.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
So while Brandon tastes the hot version of this Irish coffee, and you have yours, we want to tell our viewers about a really cool event you're doing on St. Patrick's Day.
So on St. Patrick's Day, you can come to Holman Draft Hall. We are actually going to open up our snug. So a snug is kind of a nice kind of semi-private area
A
next
snug?
to the bar. Yeah, it's called a
wow.
snug.
That's cool.
And we actually took over their balcony, so we have some nice kind of luxurious seating, and we're going to do a tasting between 5 and 10. You can go on Talk and book that right now. But yeah, and if you want to make these Irish coffees at home, you can actually get a box of that variety coffee, 2 of these branded Irish coffee glasses, and a bottle of Teeling for $65 on Reserve Bar.
Oh, like a little Irish coffee kit.
Irish coffee kit. It'll be there in time for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's genius. What's the verdict, Brandon?
I can't pick. I don't know which one I like more.
It's so good. Well, here's the thing, Hal. I feel like with St. Patrick's Day, which is so much fun to get sloppy and just drink beer all day,
Yeah.
but this is a different version of that. I mean, this is a total alternative to just drinking beer all day. You have 1 or 2 of these and you're set.
I mean, St. Patrick's Day can be classy. That's an okay thing. That's an okay thing.
It can be classy. Words we will never forget. Hal, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Slanja.
Slanja. Slanja. Was that sloppy enough? Slanja. How's that? Better? Believable? Okay.
Yeah.
I am like 10% Irish. True story.
Yeah?
Well, listen, if you would like to try any of these drinks, you can find the recipes on our website, HoustonLife.tv. That fresh whipped cream and nutmeg, that's a showstopper,
It's
Brandon.
so good. Yes.
It's good